Hello and welcome. This is Ancient Saiyan, bringing you more stories from the Dragon Ball multiverse. Today we have What if Vegeta was sent to Earth instead of Kakarot? Part 5. Vegeta catches up to Murasaki, who frantically commands the giant android known as Android 8 to eliminate Vegeta.
Android 8, kill this pest.
I refuse. I don't believe in violence, and I think the Red Ribbon Army is made up of bad people.
I don't care what you think. Kill him now.
I won't do it.
Murasaki pulls out a remote, threatening to activate Android 8's self-destruct mechanism. However, Android 8 remains steadfast in his refusal, causing Murasaki's plan to backfire. Just as Murasaki is about to press the button, Vegeta intervenes. He grabs Murasaki's wrist, breaking it, and stomps on the remote as it falls to the floor.
Coward! Trying to force someone else to fight your battles!
Vegeta sweeps Murasaki's legs and kicks him through a nearby wall, sending him crashing out of sight. Vegeta and Android 8 take a moment to exchange words, with Android 8 expressing his gratitude to Vegeta for saving him from Murasaki's control.
No need to thank me. I can't stand bullies like him.
The two companions now face the challenge of finding their way to the next floor. They explore various paths, but each one seems to lead to a dead end. Unbeknownst to them, General White is in the command room manipulating the walls using a computer. After a while, Vegeta grows suspicious of the ever-changing layout.
I've had enough of these games!
Vegeta charges up a powerful Gallic gun, directing it at the walls. The blast obliterates the obstacles in their path, creating a clear route towards the stairs. Vegeta and Android 8 make their way up the stairs to confront General White, but before they can even say a thing, General White presses a button, causing the floor to collapse beneath them. They plummet into a lower room. The duo gather themselves in the dimly lit room. They realize they are not alone. There's a gigantic monster known as Bouillon lurking before them.
His name is Bouillon, and he will be your end.
Vegeta's expression turns serious, and he clenches his fists.
I've had enough of this tower.
Without hesitation, Vegeta launches a powerful punch at Bouillon, surprising the monster and pushing him back slightly. Vegeta smirks confidently.
You're tougher than I thought, but still no match for me.
Vegeta swiftly follows up with an uppercut, lifting Bouillon into the air, before delivering a devastating kick that sends the monster crashing into the wall. Vegeta prepares for his next move, a deadly Gallic gun. He charges up the energy in his hand, aiming at the ceiling above.
Gallic gun!
A powerful blast erupts from Vegeta's hands, obliterating the ceiling and creating a hole. He grabs Android 8 and flies through the opening, landing right next to General White.
How did you...
Vegeta smirks confidently, his eyes filled with determination.
You can't keep us trapped in this tower. We're here for you, White. Hand over the village chief and leave this place.
General White, with a hint of defiance, challenges Vegeta.
I will comply, if you can defeat me.
General White throws a punch at Vegeta, but his hand shatters upon impact with Vegeta's jaw. White screams in agony, clutching his injured hand, while Vegeta chuckles.
Pathetic weakling! Is that all you've got?
Undeterred, General White attempts to sweep Vegeta's leg, but Vegeta skillfully blocks the attack and swiftly grabs White's leg, spinning him around and hurling him into a nearby wall. White rises slowly, admitting defeat, and proceeds to retrieve the village chief. However, instead of handing him over, he holds the chief at gunpoint, desperate to gain leverage.
Surrender, Vegeta. Hand over your Dragon Balls.
Vegeta, growing weary of White's cowardice, snatches the gun from his hand, effortlessly crushing it.
I've had enough of this nonsense.
With a powerful kick, Vegeta sends General White hurtling through the window, launching him for miles. Vegeta, the village chief, and Android 8 leave the wreckage of Muscle Tower behind them. Android 8 uses his immense strength to demolish the remnants of the tower. The trio arrive at Jingle Village, where Suno eagerly rushes forward to greet them. The entire village erupts in cheers and applause for Vegeta, recognizing his heroic actions.
I must be on my way. I never did find the Dragon Ball.
Actually, I found it a while ago.
Android 8 reaches into his pocket and pulls out the Dragon Ball, handing it to Vegeta.
Here you go.
Vegeta takes the Dragon Ball, a mix of surprise and gratitude crossing his face.
Thank you. Farewell, everyone.
With a final wave, Vegeta takes to the skies and flies off, leaving the villagers cheering in his wake. Vegeta descends from the sky, landing in West City. He's on a mission to find Bulma and repair the Dragon Radar, which was damaged during his battles in Muscle Tower. He approaches people asking if they know the whereabouts of Bulma, but no one seems to have any information he needs. Frustrated, he continues his search. Vegeta spots a taxi driver and approaches him.
Excuse me, do you know where I can find Bulma? She's an inventor.
Bulma, you say? You must mean the daughter of Dr. Brief at the Capsule Corporation. It's on the other side of the city. It's gonna cost you a bit.
But I don't have any money.
The taxi driver shrugs and drives away, leaving Vegeta on his own. Vegeta notices a sign advertising a challenge where the winner will receive a prize of 100,000 zeni. Determined to obtain the money, Vegeta enters. Vegeta's opponent stands confidently in the ring. The crowd eagerly watches as the battle begins. In a flash, Vegeta overwhelms his opponent with incredible speed and skill, defeating him within seconds. The audience erupts in applause and cheers for Vegeta's victorious performance. The announcer approaches Vegeta, handing him the prize money. "Congratulations! Here's your prize of 100,000 zeni!" Vegeta smirks and pockets the money, ready to continue his search for Bulma. Vegeta spots a police officer nearby.
Excuse me, can you help me find my friend Bulma?
Hey kid, you know how many Bulmas are in a city this size? Let me check the database, I'll have a look. Found one about your age. Come on kid, I'll give you a lift so you don't get lost.
The pair drive to the Capsule Corporation. When they arrive, Vegeta is taken back by its size. The scale of it reminds him of his palace on planet Vegeta.
Impressive. She lives in a place like this?
Vegeta approaches the receptionist at Capsule Corporation.
Excuse me, miss. Is Bulma here?
Sorry, kid, but Bulma's still at school. Can I take a message for her?
No need. I'll wait outside.
Vegeta steps outside, and the police officer who accompanied him decides to wait nearby to be sure of Vegeta's intentions. A few hours pass, and Bulma finally arrives, running towards Vegeta. They embrace each other, both blushing with excitement. The police officer breathes a sigh of relief, realizing that Vegeta is a friend of Bulma's, and drives away.
Good to see you, Bulma.
Vegeta, I missed you. Let's catch up.
Vegeta and Bulma engage in a brief conversation discussing recent events. Vegeta then asks Bulma if she can repair the Dragon Radar. They enter Capsule Corporation. Vegeta and Bulma walk down the hallway, passing Dr. Brief along the way. They exchange brief greetings before heading to Bulma's room. Bulma swiftly repairs the Dragon Radar while Vegeta watches, impressed by her technical skills. Once she finishes, she excitedly reveals her latest invention to Vegeta, the microband. Bulma shrinks down in size to demonstrate, but unfortunately she gets stepped on when her mother, Panchi, enters the room with drinks for the two of them.
Oh, who is this handsome young man? I'm Panchi, Bulma's mother.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Bulma becomes upset when Panchi asks about Yamcha's whereabouts.
I don't care where that jerk is.
Before Vegeta can ask further, loud noises from outside catch their attention. Vegeta and Bulma rush to the window. A group of girls can be seen outside, calling for Yamcha and praising his looks. Bulma shouts out the window, expressing her frustration.
He's not here! Go away!
Disappointed, the girls leave. Meanwhile, a thief named Husky is hired by the Red Ribbon Army. She's tasked with stealing the Dragon Balls in Vegeta's possession. Bulma gives Vegeta a tour of West City, utilizing her microband to shrink down and climb inside his shirt, making it easier for him to carry her. Vegeta, with Bulma still in his shirt, meets up with Yamcha, Oolong, and Puar. Oolong and Puar express their concerns about Bulma being a bad influence on Yamcha. This angers Bulma, who suddenly grows back to full size, surprising Yamcha and the others.
Stop talking about me behind my back!
The group decides to head to Dreamland, a local amusement park, to lighten the mood. Vegeta has a feeling that someone is watching him, but he dismisses it, focusing on enjoying the amusement park with his friends. Vegeta and the others are waiting in line to enter Dreamland. A group of flirty girls approaches Yamcha, attempting to get his attention. Bulma becomes upset, calling Yamcha a jerk for not mentioning that he has a girlfriend. She decides to leave, but Vegeta stops her.
Bulma, I haven't seen you in so long. Can't you stay a bit longer?
Reluctantly, Bulma agrees, and Vegeta pays for everyone's entrance to Dreamland with the prize money he won. Husky and her crew follow behind, attempting to steal the Dragon Balls. The group has fun exploring the amusement park, enjoying the rides and attractions. However, their peaceful time is interrupted when they witness two men attacking a woman. Vegeta and Yamcha quickly intervene, defeating the attackers and rescuing the woman.
Thank you for saving me. As a fortune teller, I'd like to offer you free readings as a token of my appreciation.
Fortune telling is nonsense, but fine, do it quickly.
They enter the woman's tent. She gazes into a crystal ball and reveals surprising information.
You have recently been to Muscle Tower and possess several Dragon Balls.
Vegeta is taken aback by her accurate knowledge. Suddenly, a noise behind the curtain catches his attention. He investigates and discovers the two men from before. Realizing they are working with the woman, Vegeta defeats them both and returns to the camp to find Bulma and Husky are missing. Yamcha informs him that Husky has taken Bulma hostage and has a bomb. She demands the Dragon Balls in exchange for Bulma's life, setting a meeting point near the roller coaster. Vegeta rushes off, with the others struggling to keep up. Husky, in a flying car above the roller coaster, instructs Vegeta to throw up the Dragon Balls, promising to release Bulma. Without hesitation, Vegeta throws the Dragon Balls up to Husky. Husky catches the Dragon Balls, but then pushes Bulma from the car, strapped with a bomb. Vegeta flies up at full speed, catching Bulma and bringing her safely to the ground. Bulma reveals that Husky has the remote to deactivate the bomb, but if she moves too far from it, the bomb will go off. Just then, Yamcha and the others catch up, and Vegeta instructs them to take care of Bulma. He flies off with intense determination. In no time, Vegeta catches up with Husky, appearing in front of her, shocking her with his ability to fly.
Give me the remote!
Husky, sensing the pure rage in Vegeta's eyes, hands him the remote and the Dragon Balls, even though he didn't explicitly ask for them. He apologizes and pleads for Vegeta not to hurt her. He scoffs and swiftly flies back to Bulma. They deactivate the bomb, and later, when they return to Capsule Corporation, Bulma announces that she is going on a journey with Vegeta, citing his attentiveness towards her. The group bids their goodbyes, with Bulma shrinking down and climbing inside Vegeta's shirt. Later on, Vegeta and Bulma land on a nearby island, still in search of the 4-star Dragon Ball. Bulma checks the radar, confirming that the ball is indeed underwater. She realizes that she mixed up her dino caps with her father's, causing a setback.
I can't believe I grabbed the wrong capsules. We need a submarine to reach this Dragon Ball.
Vegeta decides to swim down and retrieve the Dragon Balls without a sub. He dives into the water, but after a while he resurfaces, gasping for air.
It's too deep down. I couldn't reach the Dragon Ball without proper equipment.
Meanwhile, on the island, Bulma searches for a shop that sells submarines. Unfortunately, she only comes across a pair of red ribbon soldiers, who immediately try to capture her. Bulma quickly flees from them, desperately trying to escape. The soldiers chase Bulma in their plane, zooming through the sky. Just as Bulma's hope seems to be dwindling, Vegeta returns to the island searching for her. He spots the soldiers and realizes Bulma is in danger.
No one captures my friend!
Vegeta swiftly takes out the Red Ribbon soldiers, rescuing Bulma from their clutches. The pair stand together, ready to face any obstacle.
Vegeta, you saved me again!
Of course, I won't let anyone harm you!
They decide to head towards Kame House, which is located on an island not too far from their current location. With a renewed sense of purpose, they set off together. Vegeta and Bulma arrive on Master Roshi's island and find him engaged in a heated sparring session with Krillin. Both of them have been tirelessly training since the tournament, determined to close the gap between themselves and Vegeta. Master Roshi in particular has even managed to control his weakness for women and focus solely on self-improvement. As they notice Vegeta and Bulma's presence, Roshi and Krillin pause their training and eagerly greet their friends.
Vegeta, Bulma, it's great to see you both here.
Yeah, we've been training non-stop to catch up to you, Vegeta.
Vegeta asks Roshi if he had a submarine they could borrow, hoping to retrieve the Dragon Ball from the sea. Roshi's expression turns slightly disappointed.
Unfortunately, Launch took the submarine for her shopping spree. It won't be back for a while.
Vegeta and Bulma decide to wait for Launch's return so they can use the submarine. The group takes the opportunity to catch up on recent events and exchange stories. Vegeta praises both Roshi and Krillin for their evident improvement.
I can sense just how much you both have grown since the tournament. Well done.
Just as the conversation progresses, Launch returns to the island, her presence announced by the sound of an aircraft landing. Excited to see Vegeta and Bulma, she greets them briefly.
Hey guys, long time no see!
Vegeta, Bulma and Krillin board the plane that Launch arrived in, ready to continue their quest for the Dragon Ball. As they soar over the location of the ball, Vegeta questions the effectiveness of a plane underwater.
How is a plane going to help us underwater?
This plane happens to transform into a submarine. Impressive, isn't it?
Indeed.
Vegeta scoffs. Meanwhile, Master Roshi is meditating on the island. While inside the house, Launch goes about her business. Unbeknownst to them, they are being observed from a distance by Red Ribbon soldiers. These soldiers believe that Kame House is Vegeta's base, and that Master Roshi is the scientist responsible for the creating of the Dragon Radar. General Blue communicates with them via radio, instructing them to prepare for an invasion of the island. Vegeta, Bulma, and Krillin are inside the submarine, continuing their search for the Dragon Ball. Bulma suggests that the ball must be located in an underwater cave. Krillin pilots the sub, maneuvering it into a cave just as several torpedoes hit the cave wall behind them, creating a deafening noise and causing the sub to shake. Vegeta remains calm, unfazed.
Those Red Ribbon fools again. They just can't resist interfering, can they?
Bulma and Krillin, on the other hand, start to panic. They have heard stories about the ruthless Red Ribbon Army and the dangers they pose.
Vegeta, why didn't you tell us the Red Ribbon Army was after the Dragon Balls?
Yeah, they're not just a minor annoyance, they're dangerous. They're nothing. Don't worry, I'll handle them.
Krillin attempts to lose the pursuing submarine, which continues to fire torpedoes at them. They navigate through a narrow tunnel, hoping to shake off their pursuers.
I think we lost them.
Krillin and Bulma exchange glances, a mixture of relief and apprehension on their faces.
Let's proceed carefully. They might still be nearby.
The trio remain on high alert as they continue their search for the Dragon Ball, unaware of the challenges that lie ahead. That's all we have time for today. If you like this content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am Ancient Saiyan. Have a good day.